Europa looks frozen and quiet from the outside. A pale moon wrapped in ice, orbiting Jupiter in a place where sunlight is weak and the surface should be silent. But Europa is not treated like a dead world. For decades, spacecraft and telescopes have found clues that something more complicated may be hidden beneath its cracked shell. Not cities, not monsters, not confirmed life. Something more important to science, a dark ocean, sealed under ice, with water, chemistry, and energy in the same place. And that is why NASA is going back. At first glance, Europa seems simple. It is bright, smooth, almost clean compared with many other moons in the outer solar system. But closer images changed the story. Europa's surface is crossed by long dark lines, reddish streaks, broken plates of ice, and regions where the ground looks as if it cracked, shifted, and froze again. There are also fewer large impact craters than expected. That matters because craters are like scars. The more ancient and unchanged a surface is, the more scars it usually keeps. Europa looks different. Its surface appears geologically young, as if something has been renewing it, breaking it, or moving material around over time. For a moon so far from the sun, that is the first strange clue. The leading explanation is that Europa may have a global ocean beneath its ice shell. Not a small lake, a world-spanning layer of salty liquid water hidden below kilometers of ice. Scientists do not say this because it sounds dramatic. They say it because multiple lines of evidence point in that direction. Europa's surface geology suggests movement and renewal. Measurements from earlier missions suggest Europa responded to Jupiter's magnetic environment in a way consistent with a conducting layer inside the moon. A salty ocean would fit that clue. If that ocean exists, Europa may contain more liquid water than Earth does. But water alone is not enough. For life as we know it, you also need chemistry and energy. Europa may have those too. Europa is trapped in Jupiter's gravity. As it orbits the giant planet, it is stretched and squeezed by tidal forces. That constant flexing can create heat inside the moon, not warmth from sunlight, internal heat. That is important because Europa is far beyond the comfortable inner solar system. On the surface, it is frozen and blasted by radiation. But beneath the ice, tidal energy may help keep the hidden ocean from freezing solid. It may also drive interactions between rock, water, and chemistry at the ocean floor. This is where Europa becomes more than an icy moon. It becomes an ocean world. Then the James Webb Space Telescope added another piece to the puzzle. Webb detected carbon dioxide on Europa's surface. The interesting part was not only that carbon was present, it was where it appeared. The signal was concentrated in a region called Terra Regio, an area of disrupted, geologically young terrain. Researchers suggested that the carbon may have originated from Europa's subsurface ocean rather than being delivered from outside the moon. That does not prove life, but it does suggest that material from below may be connected to what we can see on the surface. And if the ocean can leave chemical clues on the ice, Europa is no longer completely sealed away. It is whispering through cracks. NASA's Europa Clipper mission is not going there to announce aliens. That is not the mission. It is going to investigate habitability. The spacecraft will make repeated flybys of Europa, studying the moon's ice shell, surface composition, geology, magnetic environment, and possible signs of exchange between the surface and the ocean below. The question is not simply, is there life? The better question is, could this place support life? That difference matters, because before you can search for biology, you need to understand the world that might hold it. Europa is powerful because it does not look alive. There are no forests, No blue sky, no visible ocean, just ice, radiation, darkness, and Jupiter hanging above it. But beneath that ice may be an ocean that has existed for an extremely long time. If there is liquid water, if there is chemistry, if there is energy, and if material can move between the ocean and the surface, then Europa becomes one of the most important places humans have ever studied. Not because it promises answers, because it keeps the question open. When Europa Clipper reaches this frozen moon, it may not give us a simple discovery. It may not show us life. It may only show us conditions. A shell of ice, a hidden sea, a chemical trace on the surface, a moon that should be quiet, but somehow keeps asking to be studied. And if something important is waiting beneath Europa's ice, we may not see it directly. We may only see what it leaves behind.